The apostles rejoined Jesus and told him all they had done and taught. Then he said to them, "You must come away to some lonely place all by yourselves, and rest for a while." For there were so many coming and going that the apostles had no time even to eat. So they went off in a boat to a lonely place, where they could be by themselves. But people saw them going, and many could guess where. And from every town they all hurried to the place on foot, and reached it before them. So as he stepped ashore, he saw a large crowd, and he took pity on them, because they were like sheep without a shepherd. And he set himself to teach them at some length.
Well, it struck me something about that call of Jesus to his followers to come to a lonely place, and it didn't work. There was lots of things happening, and I guess that often happens in life. There's the trying to get space and the reaching out to others, and even then that Jesus was able to respond to the crowd's need, and he responded even further by teaching them and later by feeding them. And I guess for me it's something about that call to, yes, I do need the lonely space, I do need the quiet, but there's also that call that comes from within myself and from others to be present and be there.
It can be difficult at times, as you said, Judith, to find that space. In a way, I'm privileged in that I can get to daily mass before work in the morning, but not everyone can do that. And I'm not a morning person either, and so I'm not always tuned in when I'm there. But in a way, it's just that sense of being in God's presence. And those with family life can find that difficult. Even taking a moment sometime in a day. I know that often the toilet can be a place where you can be alone, and it might just be a chance to take a moment then. But it's that sort of balance in life that we need.
And to me it's very much about, and I've said it before a little bit, but that deep presence of Jesus, that he could be totally there for his disciples, he could be totally there for the people when they came, and he was obviously very present to himself and to his God to be able to be like that.
I think that image of the shepherd with Jesus, it doesn't say in the scripture that the disciples had to actually do anything. It was Jesus who then went to the people. And I think that's that sense for me. Do I trust that Jesus will take control of the situation to give me the time to just be?
It also struck me that it says that Jesus taught them, and yet the people were already coming to Jesus partly because of what he taught, but there was something about Jesus that drew them, and I guess it's been open to that. What is it that draws me to Jesus? And it is that presence that Jesus gave others that invited them to come, really.
And in that sense, I expect in a way it's that being aware of Jesus' presence sometime during the day, whether it be in what you're working, washing the dishes, out in the garden, just being, to me, just be aware that Jesus is present. It may not be saying prayers, but just that awareness that can help and give some balance to our lives.